Hello my dear friends, here we are again on top of a mountain, Monte Lagazzuoi, close to Cortina, close to the border between Italy and Austria. Look at what wonderful, amazing, incredible view we have from up here. We are about 2,800 meters below sea level. It's pretty cold and windy, and I'm trembling a little bit, but you will excuse me. Look, isn't it amazing? There you are. Now I hope the wind will not disturb too much the video. I prepared a shelter for the camera, but not for me. Okay, let's start. Today we will talk again about the book A Way to Balance. One of the many ways that there are. In this video we will talk about chapter 13. No, chapter 12. How we can clean our anus in a complete way, in a proper way, Taoistic way, and how we can practice a prostatic massage. The anus is one of the most important parts of the body. In our culture and in many other cultures, it is seen as something that must be hidden and dirty, and we shouldn't talk about it. Children laugh when you talk about it. And in Taoism it's a little bit different. It's one of the most important organs that we have, and close to it we have the source of the divine energy, of the primordial energy that can rise up from there along the spinal column until it reaches the top of our head. So it's very important. It's the beginning of this journey, of this ascension of this energy. So it must be cleaned properly. In the Taoist world, they taught that our anus should be without any kind of odor, no smell at all. So to reach this goal, we should practice this technique. So it's very simple. We use in Italy we have the bidet, we call it. It's like a basin for our butt, but we can also use any kind of recipient where we can put cold water, hot water, whatever we want. We sit on this basin, on this recipient, and then we can wash using, after the evacuation of the bowel, we can use the middle finger and the ring finger to go inside the anus for just for just 1 inch. In the past, the ancient masters taught another system, using a kind of fabric or tissue. So you should put this fabric around the middle finger and then go inside for about 2 inches and then clean everything. I think that nowadays we have so much water almost everywhere, so it's much easier to use another technique. But if you want to use the old technique, the ancient technique, you can do it. What I suggest to you is the water, hot, cold, whatever you want, and middle finger and ring finger inside the anus, and the index and little finger around the anus. And with the water, we clean everything, pushing lightly the anus outside. So when we push it, we can go in with the middle finger and the ring finger inside of the anus for probably 2 inches. In this way, we can feel that maybe there is some residue. We didn't discharge all our bowels. There are some fecal material inside, feces. So, nothing to be ashamed or afraid. It's very simple. We can, after the evacuation, we insert the finger. If we feel there's something inside that is left after the evacuation, we can use the water and we clean our hand. Then we push with these 4 fingers. We push at the side of the anus. We push there, and probably this little piece of feces will come out. And then we practice the cleaning of the anus. It's a wonderful therapy that allows these little pieces of feces that can, we call it fecaloma, and they can be retained inside the bowel for many, many days or hours. It depends on your regularity. In any case, even if it's for hours, it can create an inflammatory focus, and that can be I don't find a word. Propagated to the closest structures that we have. So the bowel is connected with the bladder, the urinary bladder, with the uterus, with the ovaries, with the prostate gland. So it's important to clean it completely after the evacuation. And in this case, we can also practice the prostate massage. It's very simple. We can practice it by ourselves, on ourselves. So we sitting on the water clothes. We go with our hand below our testicles, and then we insert between our legs like this, and then we insert the middle finger all inside the anus. In this way, we reach with the tip of the finger, we reach the prostate gland, the lower part of the prostate gland, and we can feel like a dome. And that's exactly the lower part of the gland, of the prostate gland. We can use some lubricant, oil or cream or something like that. We can also use water. We can also use, if we do it after the evacuation, we can use also our feces, because many times feces are morbid and greasy and so slippery. They are up to the task. So we insert the finger, we make the massage for, I suggest 20 seconds, something like that, gentle, grouse. Okay, and the finger get to the gland, and we can massage it slowly, lightly, in a delicate way. That must be also pleasant. It can happen that some liquid gets out of the penis, and you can recognize it because it's not urine, it's not sperm, but it's prostate liquid. It's a special kind of liquid that is particularly slippery. You can recognize, and it's good that comes out because if it stays there long enough, it can create another inflammatory focus and then also a calcification inside the prostate gland. So we can practice this. If we do it after the evacuation of the bowel, then we can practice the cleaning of the anus. And remember the task, the goal is to get to attain an odorless anus, so no smell at all. With these words, in this wonderful environment, I thank you for your attention and see you with the next video. Bye bye, everybody. Look at the wonder. Isn't it amazing? The Civetta Mountain, the Pelmo Mountain. Goodbye, everybody.